I visited the Meridian Library District of Meridian, Idaho. Their teen room is fantastic, in my opinion. When you walk in, there is a big open space for playing mainly video games. They have two big screens. One is hooked up to VR and the other to a PlayStation, I believe. And then there are big comfy couches to sit on in fun bright colors. There's also tables there for teens to sit on. There's also tables for teens to study at, do homework, hang out. What is not shown in this video is that there is also 3 computers when you first walk in off to the right, and those are exclusively for teens. They often play computer games on them. Also, off to the left when you first walk in are a couple of kind of like booths at restaurants almost, just like tables with seats all the way around them. And the teens often use those just for hanging out with their friends and talking. And those aren't shown in the video either because, again, they were being used. The atmosphere is really fun, really playful. They have fun, bright furniture. They have teen art up on the walls. Teens actually painted the covers for these young adult novels. I especially love their ceiling. Their ceiling was created through a library teen program where they had ceiling tiles there, and each teen could take a tile and decorate it however they wanted, and then they put them up on the ceiling. So the ceiling is super fun, really geared toward teens, what they want, what they have created. There's a great selection of young adult novels available. I'm in there all the time checking out my favorite books. And I see teens in there all the time too, looking for books, which is awesome. There's plenty of room in between each of the aisles. I even see teens sitting in the aisles and reading sometimes, because there's just a lot of space to accommodate that. They have a few different displays that I really like. One is the new books that they always have up, so you can see just what's new, what just came out, stuff you haven't read yet. Another display they have is the graphic novels, which I really like that collection. They also have a really large manga collection, and that one is very popular with their teens. In all of these collections and on the shelves, they have these little plaques that'll say different things. So for example, there are ones that have recommendations, like if you like this book, check out these next, and they do those for popular titles. They also show when an item is available, maybe digitally or an e-version or something like that. They'll list it up there just in case someone comes to check it out and it's already gone. Again, that's for popular titles. Another little plaque they do is staff picks. They'll put those right next to the book itself. And just a quick little note about why the staff member loved it and why they recommend it. Another thing that's super fun about the teen room is how many games they have available for teens to play. There's a big long shelf just stacked full of these games, and there's table space for them to play. Overall, I would really recommend the Meridian Library District's teen room. I really like that it is a designated space just for teens, completely enclosed with doors on either side, and only teens and librarians are allowed in there unless someone is just going in to grab a book. But they really monitor that space and make it a safe place for teens to be without interference from other people. I especially appreciate that the door can close to the teen room, and so when they're getting a little bit loud, a little bit rowdy, playing video games, hanging out with each other, it's okay. They're allowed to do that. We can just close that door and it doesn't bother the other patrons, and they're able to have fun in there and really enjoy themselves. It's a main hangout spot for teens after school. The library is right across from a local high school, and when school gets out, we get a huge influx of teens, and they all just head straight to that teen room and pull out the video games, pull out the books, pull out the board games, pull out their cell phones, pull out their homework, whatever it is, and they have that space that's dedicated to them to be able to have their own community within the library, and I think that is incredibly important for teens. The Meridian Library Teen Space is awesome.